also could throw it down the field, as we just saw that time.
Play clock's running down. First down on the way. The quarterback unable to get the play off in time, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty for delay of game.
Offense. The penalty is declined.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
Miller's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Shakes off the tackle, and he races out of bounds at that point. One of the speediest guys in the entire league is wideout Kenny Stills.
Well, when you have that kind of speed, there's always going to be a place for you in this league, and he knows how to get down the field and make those catches.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Tannehill gives it up. Good for only a yard. He's one of the top cover guys in the NFL and was Madden 15 cover guy. Richard Sherman.
Jim, I don't care what anybody says. Richard Sherman may talk, say some things you don't like, but this guy can play football, and he is absolutely one of the top 2 corners in the NFL.
The Dolphins come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL.
Nice job of the defense finally getting off the field. That's what you want to do. Just get in the situation, get the other offense in a 3rd down situation, make the play, then get off the field. Good job.
The Dolphins getting set now to try to put 3 on the board. Didn't have the distance. Wilson's heading on to the field. He'll be leading the Seahawks today.
Russell Wilson, I think what we saw from him this past year, not only the fact that he can move around, but he is a deadly downfield thrower. That's what made him so successful, the fact that he was willing to take big shots.
First down at the 42. Ndamukong Suh has the sack.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 35. They bring him down one more time. The Seahawks offensive line could be in for a long day based on that one.
Yeah, bad job that time. They give up the sack. But look, when you talk about this offensive line, they're pretty good. So I think they'll just find a way to get it done. They still should have a nice, solid day.
Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out.
The Seahawks really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The Seahawks call on the punting team. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. And this is dropped.
Well, anytime you run a fake punt and you let somebody throw the football besides the quarterback, even though the play is there and everybody's wide open, you still have a chance of not making it work. Why? Because the guy throwing it is not an NFL quarterback.
They're winning the field position battle right here as they start the next drive. First down at the 25. Going for the deep ball. What a catch. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
He made it. The Dolphins ready to boot the football down the field. Baldwin's got it. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense is back on the field, Phil. Of course, their last drive ended with that very curious decision to go for it on 4th down in their own territory.
Well, I just wonder, what is it with the coach that he just hates the word punt? Because it was an obvious...
And intercepted! They've already jumped in front here early, and now after the interception, they have a chance to even make the lead a little bit larger, Phil.
Yeah, I like the way they're playing, don't you, Jim? It just looks fun. They got a lot of energy out there on both sides of the football, and this other team, they better be ready. I think they're in trouble.
Tannehill's going to scramble. It's intercepted! How would you describe Richard Sherman to people?
Well, I think Richard Sherman's one of the best corners in the NFL, and the thing that separates him from the rest, once he makes the play, he's going to tell you why he made the play, so he can play the game, and he can also talk.
Back it up.
He can back it up without a doubt.
The ball is jarred loose. One player to watch is the tight end who revolutionized his position, Jimmy Graham.
I'm not going to argue with that statement, Jim Nance, because you are right. I don't care if he's a tight end or a wide receiver. He's great at both.
The Seahawks take it from the 33. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete. For this defense, a very good corner in Brent Grimes.
Brent Grimes, he might be small, but he is feisty, he is tough, he is quick. And he can cover guys on the outside. You cannot get enough players on your football team like Brent Grimes.
Looking to go down the field here, and it falls incomplete.
Pass interference. Offense.
The defender reached around, made contact before the ball arrived, and that's a penalty, pass interference.
Yeah, that's what he did. You said it right. He reached around, had contact before the football got there. It was close, but still a good call by the official.
First down at the 42. And it's caught by Curse.
Sometimes they tell the receiver just to go long, run a fly route, run a 9 route, because that means straight ahead, or a streak. Show the speed that you have and get it done.
Lynch lined up as the single back. Lynch looking for a lane.
Lynch is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
At the 20-yard line, and now in the red zone.
Second down and 7. A close call on the interception. Deltas had the play on it.
That's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
The Seahawks come out with a split backfield. 3rd and 7. Brings it in for the score in the end zone. They tie this game midway through the first. They were a little sluggish there at the start, but it looks like they have some fight in them after all, partner.
Jim, you're right. It was a slow start, but it doesn't matter. It's a long game. It's 60 minutes. It's not always going to be perfect, but that was a nice touchdown there.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. Now ready to kick it off as we have a tie game here. Scores 7-7.
Williams going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks defense has to still be inspired about that interception they had last time out.
Absolutely. They had everything going for them, I think, in that play. They had pressure. Everybody was hustling to the football, and a good play on that errant throw by the quarterback.
Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
The Dolphins will take the snap from the 30. Miller's got it on the toss. And Irvin's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Dolphins running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Dolphins have it at the 29. And now Tannehill's going to take off. He brings it in. That's his first reception today. How about Ryan Tannehill that time? Running around and then escaping the pocket and finding the open target down the field.
Yeah, as time goes by, we see Ryan Tannehill do that more and more. Wide receiver at Texas A&M with the quarterback, and it just
throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. Still 3.5 quarters of football to play, but that touchdown gives them the lead here early.
Yeah, no, there's a long way to go. There's no doubt it, but you gotta like your situation in the field that your football team has, getting that score and being on top. Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more two-point conversions in the league this year than ever before, because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
The Dolphins in position. They're going to go with the onside kick. The receiving team has the recovery. And a run back of only a couple.
The Seahawks take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate? Another name for the fly route, the go route, it's a streak. And that means they want you to be a blue streak, run as fast as you can, get by that defense, and make a big play.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Flip to the outside. Jones is able to read that play and make the hit.
The Dolphins defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Coming up, second down. Will go ground. Lynch is marked down at the 19.
Coming to the line at the 19-yard line.
Third down and 13. The offense is still on the field here on fourth down, needing 6 for the first. Lynch is in the backfield. The Seahawks turn the ball over on downs. The Dolphins have impressed today with some of these deep passes. Tannehill's been dropping back and airing it out.
He's had the time to air that football out, and what we are seeing, the speed of this offense. And speed, what does it do? It can get down the field behind the defense, and they are making big plays. There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
This is a long field goal about to be attempted. And it's a fake. Has the reception all alone.
Oh my gosh, what a well-executed and designed play that time by the field goal unit. They caught the defense completely by surprise.
No, it's not. It's a fake.
I like the idea that time. They had the fake field goal pass on. It had everybody fooled, but it's hard to throw that pass in a situation like this. Who's throwing it? It's not the quarterback. Shame it didn't work.
Tannehill's running away from the pressure. And they can't connect. The Dolphins' offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. Failing to connect there, third down. The Dolphins will line up the first down marker right at the 39-yard line. Going deep. Intercepted. Earl Thomas is a difference maker in that Seattle secondary.
Earl Thomas is the difference maker to me on this Seattle defense. If there's a mess up front, he has the speed, the power to clean it up. And how about the speed that he showed that time getting that interception?
Incomplete. That was Grimes on the coverage.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Second down and 10. It's Jermaine Kearse coming down with it.
How about that? We just saw the fly route straight down the field by the receiver. Long throw by the quarterback and a nice completion.
Wilson's completion percentage, 40% on the day.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Comes down with, no, the defender tips it out.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
The Seahawks snap it at the 41. And it's caught by Curse. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Jim Nantz, that was the old fly route. When we were kids, that's what they called it. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Wilson with the give. Jenkins is there to make the tackle.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Wilson's lined up, 2 tight ends set. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Intercepted. They bring him to the turf. And a touchback.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, what's the story? Wow, these are fun plays to watch, aren't they, Jim? The quarterback's under pressure. He breaks the pocket, and these poor defensive backs, they have no idea where the quarterback is. The receivers adjust their route, and here's what happens. A deep completion down the field.
The Dolphins have it at the 44. Tannehill's Bennett in on the quarterback and takes him down.
Good cornerbacks become great cornerbacks when you have a defense that can sack the quarterback without blitzing. Good job by the defense.
Miller's lined up in a single back formation. Here's the running play. Off tackle. Miller's brought down after picking up just a yard. The Dolphins have the lead right now, but you would think to keep that lead, they'll want to lean on the running game a little bit more. Miller struggled to find running lanes in this one.
I think you're right. I think they need to lean on this running game a little bit more. The offensive line has to block better. And sometimes you got to look at the running back and go, you got to break some tackles and make it happen.
He'll throw it over the middle. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Tannehill just able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making a throw.
1st down at the 27. Chancellor's all over the ball carrier.
The Dolphins offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
It's Tannehill out of the pistol. The Dolphins have it at the 29. Tannehill's going to take off with it. Pass is intercepted.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Earl Thomas might be the fastest safety in the NFL, and he uses that speed to his advantage. You think he's back in the middle of the field, you throw the football, and look out. There he is. Nice interception.
The Seahawks will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with him this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you that players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not what we're seeing out there. I know this. Next week in practice, there's going to be a lot of drills about hanging on to the football.
Midway, second quarter. He's picked off again.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Dolphins with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
Yeah, I think, Jim, that's what you call them. You call them mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that. Man, they got to tighten things up here in this game. Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
And now here's the toss for a gain of about 5.
Well, once you get in the red zone, you find out how powerful your offensive line is sometimes. And what a good job that time by the O-line. They showed that power, and they pick up solid yards on that run play.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 3rd and 5, and the give to Lamar Miller. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense. Should be an easy one here. And it's a fake field goal. And intercepted. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
Well, I don't know what to say about that decision right there. I did not like it. Take the points, kick the field goal. You tried to be too smart, and look what happened. The pass doesn't work, and now you're in a world of trouble.
The Seahawks offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
Man, they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. And you're right, they're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. First down at the 38. He's drilled as he throws. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. And Richardson's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
Wilson's completion percentage, 40% on the day. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
2nd and 10. Baldwin's got it on a pass that had some heat. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. A touchdown right before halftime. And, Phil, perhaps that momentum will carry over to the second half.
Shoot, it changed everything, didn't it? I mean, look at them. They're excited, and just how you and I are looking at the game is going to change, or has changed quite a bit. What a job finding a way to get a touchdown and get this game close.
Lynch has got
so many things you can do from the 2-yard line now in the NFL. All the teams can spread you out. They can run it. The quarterback can keep it. The big plays, the passes, very tough for the defense to stop the 2-point conversion.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick. Humphreys running this one out. And Morgan's in on the tackle. That return's good for about 20.
The Dolphins are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
The ball is jarred out of his hands.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
Second down after the incompletion. Miller's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Now makes the move to the right. Picks up 8 here.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
3rd and 2 here after the run. The Seahawks defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Tannehill's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
The Dolphins will second guess that play call. That time on 3rd and short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's 4th down.
And it's a fake. They're running a fake. Running room. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2-minute warning.